So about the awards, like what was the honoree?
Oh, the honoree, first of all, the High Hopes event, the summit was great turnout. Like I said, it was about communications with everyone with their brand and the establishment in the cannabis industry to communicate, because communication is key to any business. And that's what Chain is working on, bringing everyone together in an environment where, you know, everyone is just not showing off their brand and you know, showing the quality of their brand. It's about learning, and it's actually, the summit was actually about jobs too, like offering people jobs and showing them ways to, you know, work in the cannabis industry, you know, the right way for people who might not know.
Right.
The honoree I got was just recognized for me, and it wasn't a physical award.
Right.
It was just the honoree of me being recognized, of me putting in work, establishing the brand, working with the other brands, just the footwork I've been putting in. I'm being recognized for that. So,
what was it again that was on the panel that you discussed today with Be Real, about like how you guys collaborated with your music and what you talked about in your music, like how you were already promoting it when it wasn't really the mainstream then?
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, like I've been saying in panels, like you know, guys like me, Be Real, and it's more of us.
Method Man too, of course.
No, like I say, me, Be Real, and Snoop, and Meth, because like we really was known for smoking. Like, you know, I know there's many cats that smoked in the industry, but we was known for fucking smoking, like heavy, and
early '90s.
Yeah, and like I feel as though like that we are pioneers of also like helping this cannabis industry form the way it is, because the way we put our careers on the line for this plant, you know, from not getting endorsements and things that should have been rewarded to us for our accomplishments in the rap game, we were shortened on some of that because of what we promoted, and that's cannabis. So I always say that because we was like, you can say we was like the foreman on the front line, you know, for this shit, but not knowing that it would grow to this platform. So, you know, and in a sense, I'm just saying, you know, this cannabis plant just helped me in a way, not physically and mentally, but also my career-wise.
And then you and Meth did that movie. Of course, it's a classic, a cult classic, How High, you know, and people want to see.
Red and Meth, we're doing our own movie. We're going to do something else. We're going to let How High be How High, and we're going to move on and own our material and own everything we do from here on in.
Did y'all write that, by the way?
No, the first one was our ideas, yes.
Okay, because that's what I wanted to say just real quick about how you transitioning to the director role now. Like, it's not just with music with you now. You said you're also getting more into film.
Yeah, I want to be behind the scenes. A lot of people ask why I don't act, because my boy Meth, he does acting.
Yeah.
A lot of acting. And a lot of people be asking me, like, yo, why ain't you acting? Why ain't you acting? I think acting acting is just as important to learn as learning to rap.
Right.
You know, I don't want to just be one of those, you know, actors that they hire because of who I am. I want to actually learn to play a character besides myself. And I'm learning. I'll be taking classes here and there to learn what I want from my actors when I direct. Before I die, I'm going to direct my own movie, whether I got to pay for the bitch or not.
Right, so anything else that you got that's dropping right now? I know I saw on Instagram something about you were saying about the Black Man.
Oh, well, Black Man in America is already out, and I directed that. It's a real good video. You should see that. You should tune into that. Like I got the album Muddy Waters 2 that's dropping tip of the year next year. And just a lot of work that I'm putting out, man. Just stay tuned. Just follow me on Redman Gilla on IG.
Thank you, Redman. You're a legend, you know, of course. And man, we all grew up to you listening to. When did the What the album? When did it first come out? When did it drop? 92. Yeah, that was before the Woo. You know what I'm saying? And you said it was it Eric Sermon though that put you on?
Yeah.
And what would you say was the first big break that you got though, just for the heads that love our content for where you came from?
Well, that first big break was with Eric Sermon, EPMD.
But you said I was reading somewhere that they brought you on stage and you learned about the alphabet.
Well, they found me and I ran into them at Sensations at a club. It's a club in Jersey,
Okay.
in Newark, New Jersey. Club Sensations, and it was only one way in and one way out. So niggas used to get mashed out in that motherfucking club. It was jumping, but it was gangster as fuck. But EPMD was there, and I rapped backstage, and they brought me on stage that night, and I was bodying shit.
And you killed the crowd, and that's what it was.
Well, I killed the crowd to a point where you gotta understand, I was just in the audience with the crowd.
Yeah.
And I rapped for EPMD in the back of the stage. And next thing you know, my people that I was in the crowd dancing on the floor with saw me on stage with EPMD. So they were more baffled than rocking with. They were rocking with me, but they were still in amazement. Like it was like I kept it a secret. Like it was like, I mean, just God is so good to me, man. Like that. I mean,
how old were you at the time?
I was like maybe 19, 20.
Wow.
19 or 20, yeah, man. For that one, man. Because that was my favorite group that actually gave me the spark to really take it serious. And I ended up getting down with them. Like, it was nuts.